Hello, everyone. Welcome to another interview at Lions Den Sport. Today, I'm very pleased to be joined by Inder Singh Bassi. First of all, Inder, how you doing, my man?
I'm good, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you, brother. So you have a you have a fight coming up this week. It was
Yeah,
against
Saturday.
Justin Menzie, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
So how's preparation been? How's everything going in preparation for this Saturday?
Yeah, it's good. Everything's going well. He's a bit of a step up, and I'm doing a new weight. I'm doing 150, so it's only £3 off welterweight.
Hmm.
So what welterweight is 147. I'm gonna come in on the 150 for this fight. Do you know what I mean? So it's basically a kilo over welterweight. I'm ready to rock and roll, bro.
And how's preparation been? What sort of sparring have you had? What sort
Yeah,
of
so I'm sparring always mix up. I mean, a few weeks ago I was sparring Black Thunder, CJ.
Oh, okay, is that where's the gym?
Al Smith Gym.
Oh
Al
yeah.
Smith and Eddie Lamb.
Yes, and Ian Weaver. I don't know if you know Ian Weaver.
No, I don't.
He was a good amateur back in the day. So yeah, I know that.
Yeah, yeah, I sparred him. Who else was I sparring? Jordan Flynn, Alfie Winter, and then recently, obviously, I've got a Southpaw, so I'll be sparring Danny Dignam.
Amazing, man. And how you been performing on that?
Yeah, I've knocked them all out. No, sparring's good, man. They're all good fighters, all tough elite fighters, so it's always good, man. Sparring is always good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw the Black Thunder fight recently on the
Yeah,
Derek
man, he's good. He's explosive. Yeah, he's explosive. Good fight, man.
explosive, good fighter. So nothing better preparation for that, man. So
That's right.
I mean, looking forward to that. You've got that fight coming up. What's your plans after that, man? What is it that you want to go and do?
I want to be out again September, October time. I mean, and I'll again step it up 8 or 10 rounder, and then end of this year, hopefully, or beginning of next year, I'll start pushing for titles. Like a Southern area English title or something. But definitely next fight, step it up 8 or 10,
Hmm.
September, October time, and then we'll see what happens at the end of this year.
Good man. And for people who don't know much about you, I was saying to you before, I've heard of you on the circuit.
Yeah,
First time I've
yeah.
actually spoken. When did you start boxing? What's your route into boxing?
My route into boxing, my family, bro. My family, my granddad used to box in the '60s when he come from India.
Yeah.
From my granddad, yeah, bro. My granddad used to box. From my granddad and my dad, my dad, a couple of my other uncles, they all boxed.
Where did they
Jump
box?
amateurs,
No,
all
where did
around London.
around it? Yeah. Nice,
Yeah,
man.
we're from London, East London. Jumbo Bassey's an Olympic referee. His brother is an Olympic judge. They're high on the IEBA scene, and they've got their own gym. And now, obviously, I've done the amateurs. Now I'm professional.
And how did you perform in the amateurs? How many fights did you have in
Yeah,
the
I had
amateurs?
about 75 fights. I think won about 60, 55, 60. I boxed all over the country, 3 national finals. I won the London like 4 or 5 times. The Harringay Box Cup, boxed like over Europe. I've been about
Nice, man. And how many junior and senior fights did you have?
probably about 20 seniors and about 50 juniors, I think. 55 juniors. Roughly, off the top of my head, I don't know exactly, but around that number. 20, 30 seniors. I had more juniors.
Yeah. I had all my bouts senior. So what was the
Okay.
transition that you found between the juniors into the seniors in the amateurs?
Well, it was quite a big one at the time because at the time, when I was a junior, seniors used to be head guards, and then that all got scrapped. So when I turned senior, I was no head guard. It was good, man. Amateurs is quite consistent for us. It's quite the same. Do you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Juniors, seniors, they're not really a big jump other than just strength in your opponents because obviously some of them are men, but weren't really too much of a problem.
Juniors more skill, wasn't it? More skills
Yeah.
in out and out. Whereas seniors more, as you said, it's all about strength. You're starting to come into your man strength. You're facing. You could be 18, 19, 90. You can face someone who's 35.
Oh yeah, definitely all day long.
So you got all that to deal with, right? But looking at that, you're obviously a full-on Sikh. You got the Sikh,
Yeah,
you got the beard, you got the
yeah.
this as well. How did that come about in the amateurs? I know England boxing sort of changed that, and you were doing a big campaign behind that as well.
Yeah,
Tell me a little bit about that as well.
yeah. So obviously, I'm a practicing Sikh. My dad, my religion is very important to me, and I was obviously, as you know, across the world, Olympic boxing, whatever. You're not allowed to keep a beard. So obviously that rule didn't affect me. I was young. It didn't really bother me. I knew about it, and I used to see people like, they'd be pretty much clean shaven, and you'd see the doctor do that just before the fight, and they'd have to shave even if they've got a small bit. I thought, oh shit, I'm gonna have to do that one day.
Yeah.
A couple of people contacted me from the Midlands. They said to me, "Listen, this is what's going on." I said, "Yeah, you're right. We need to do something." They got me involved. I was a case study. I was only Sikh boxer at the time, so I was a case study that fought it. And we got the ban overturned. And it benefits Sikhs. It was a massive benefit to Sikhs, but like everybody has a beard now. It's fashion. After that, I remember the Haringey Box Club. So that rule come in June 1st, 2016, I think. I went to the Haringey Box Club, my boxing, and people was coming up to me saying, "Oh, you know what? Thank you for what you've done. We can finally keep a beard." Everyone keeps a beard. It's fashion, like I said.
It's funny you said that, because I remember June 2016 that rule come in, but I boxed over in America in January 2017, and they've obviously got different rules.
Different. You have to.
Like
England, Canada, the only countries. Hello.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, what were you saying?
Yeah, so England, Canada are the only two countries at the moment. So obviously, once them two countries do it, slowly, all the others will follow suit, hopefully.
Yeah, man. And who was pushing that campaign?
So there's a couple guys from Lions MMA, they're based down in the Midlands. They was pushing it, and obviously you had myself, you had Dr. Inder Singh. There's a few of us.
Amazing, man. And then finally that finally got overturned, and
yeah.
obviously, as you see a lot more races, not just people from different backgrounds now have beards in the sport.
And definitely. Everyone really, everyone has everyone, whether you're black, white, whatever, everyone has a beard now. It's fashion, like I said. So everyone wants a little bit of facial hair. There's no problem with it now.
Yeah, man. You don't all need to look 21 and you're actually 30.
You know what I mean?
You need that beard on there. So looking back at as well, you recently got, obviously, I think it was a few years ago, you had a battle against Jack Martin.
Oh yeah.
Only your third fight in.
Yeah.
It's quite a tough fight. I've seen Jack fight, tough fighting.
Yeah.
How do you think he performed in that fight? How do you reckon that went for you?
Do you know what? The first round, again, he beat me fair and square. I'm not the type to make excuses, so this happened. He beat me fair and square. First round, I was winning. I was up on a scorecard. Well, it was only one round, but I was up. And then second round, I broke my nose. I was winning the second round. I broke my nose, and after that, it just went downhill. Do you know what I mean? Come 4, 5, 6, you can barely breathe and you can't see. But I just was fighting on gut instinct. I just put my heart out there. He beat me fair and square. Like I said, he's a good fighter. He's doing well. Maybe one day, I'm actually moving to welterweight, and he's still at light middle. Maybe one day in the future, we might get a crack in at a catch weight or maybe a weight. But he's a good fighter and he's doing well. But it was a tough fight. A lot of people thought I shouldn't have taken it, but I was well in my capability of beating him. I wasn't out of my depth. It wasn't something like boxing. I don't know. Shaka Stevenson or something. I was well within my reach and my capability. Just the better man won the night. It's no problem. We come back, we rebuild, and maybe one day in the future we might get cracking again.
But what did you learn from that experience?
Learned a lot, man. Learned a lot. A few things in the gym. I don't want to go into too much detail, but I learned, something that long. Boxing is boxing. Boxing is an art. So you can do all the strength and conditioning if in the world if you want. You can bench 100 kilo, 500 kilo. It doesn't make a difference. Boxing isn't weightlifting, and that's what a lot of people, I think, myself included, for that fight, got a bit wrapped up in. Boxing is boxing. Boxing is an art. Like I said, don't matter if you can run 100 miles. Don't matter if you can do 500 press-ups. Boxing is boxing. So I think that's one aspect that I thought of slightly might have lacked in. Another thing that I learned about myself and I showed others is that I've got a chin and I've got a heart. Because that's a big, kind of like a racist stereotype that, Indian boys, brown people ain't got a chin, they ain't got no heart. And I proved that wrong. Do you know what I mean? That we ain't here to make up numbers, Like I said, broken nose, couldn't see, you know what it's like with broken nose, especially you get a tough fight. Didn't give up, do you know what I mean? We ain't going to give up. We've got a chin, we've got a heart, we're here to not just make up numbers, here to make some noise and do something.
Jack Martin, I've seen it. He's a big punch. I've saw him as the last couple of nights. He was in a scrap and he dropped the guy. It was
yeah.
He's a strong boy.
Yeah, definitely.
saying about that, obviously, saying you said something about stereotypical that you get about the Asian people that they're not got tough chins. I know that comes from some of the past Asian athletes that we've seen.
Yeah.
But what makes you think that you stood up? Because I know what it was with me. What was it with you that you didn't quit in that fight? That you knew that you had a chance?
Well, it is where many reasons why I did give up. One of the reasons is that it's just how I am. We don't give up when a going gets tough. Everyone's tough when it's in their favor, but when stuff's not going in your way, that's when it shows who's really tough. Second thing is that if I give up, if I sat down and said I don't want no more, it would look bad upon my community. It's a bad reflection, bad representation of our community, not just our community, which is the Sikhs, but like more like South Asians in general. So there's a lot more to it at stake than just me kind of thing. Obviously, listen, I'm in the ring. Again, I do what's best for me in the ring, as with any other fighter. But can't give up, man, because we're boxers, man. We're fighters.
And how much would you put that down to your faith, to your belief?
Like my dad and my religion is a big, I'd say a big part, but that would do it not enough justice when I say that it is me. Before someone sees me, they don't see Inder, they don't know what my name is. I could be walking down the road, they see a Sikh person. So it's more than just a part of me. It is me in a way. Do you know what I mean? It is me. So we carry ourselves, our religion, our culture with pride.
Yeah, man. Okay, yeah, 100%. So that was a big reason, but that's what I was trying to get to. That was a big reason for obviously you showing your heart, you showing you that I can't quit in this fight. It's because of your faith. It's because of what you represent and what you stand for.
Yeah, exactly, man. That's what we've been taught to.
You didn't quit.
Yeah,
how's your
never.
nose anyways? Has it?
Yeah, I've had 3, 4 fights on the night. It's all good, man. It's a bit ugly, but it's all right.
It's all good, man. It's all good. So, I mean, looking forward now. You obviously got a fight coming up, man. I'm so looking forward to watching it. It's on a Lee Elton card.
Lee Eaton show you, Lee Eaton. It's on Fight Zone, so it'll be on live on Fight Zone TV. So I'm looking forward to it, man. It's only a couple of days away. Can't wait to rock and roll.
And weight's good?
Yeah, weights. Listen, my weight's always good. Where I don't drink,
good, man.
I don't.
Do you have roti?
Food. Yeah, roti's good. A common misconception: roti's bad, but it's actually good for you, man. It's not bad for you. If you eat a million Indian sweets after 2 roti, then it's bad. But if you have 2 roti, dal, sabji, yogurt, it's healthy. So I do.
If you take away the butters, take away the sauces, take away that sort of stuff, then
definitely. But even a bit of butter, it's not. It's natural.
Bit of ghee.
Yeah, it's natural. I mean, it's not the end of the world. But yeah, it's my weight's always good.
Because you're quite I think you're quite a big boy for what a weight is 6 foot.
I'm about 6'1", coming up 6'2".
Oh, you really? Is that with heels on also? What is that? Okay. So 6'1". So yeah, man, you'll be quite big for the weight and you're quite lean.
Yeah.
As well. And have you got a strength conditioning nutritionist? Anyone on
board?
Yeah,
yes, I've got a nutritionist, Paul from Pro Nutrition Clinic. He's really good working with me. My strength and conditioning coach, Eunice, trains local for me. Yeah, he's a good coach. Been working with him for a couple of years now. So everything's tuned up. Everything's ready for fight now.
Good man. Well, how do people watch your fight? Sorry, I know you mentioned earlier, but it'd be good to.
Fight Zone. It'll be on Fight Zone.
And how did it access Fight Zone?
I'm not too sure yet. It's online, bro. I think it's a Sky channel as well, but I'm not sure what Sky channel.
All right, cool. So if anyone looking to watch Inder's fight, it's on Fight
I will post a link on my Instagram, and we'll get a crack it from there.
What's your Instagram account, man?
At Inder Bassi _.
Perfect, man. Yeah, check him out. Big things planned for Inder. Inder, I gotta ask you, man. What ring entrance are you gonna come on? Dylan Chima put it on the map now. You gotta do something big, man.
You know what? Someone messaged me. They said, Inder, don't forget. My debut was on Sky Sports.
Was it really?
Yeah, on Sky Sports on a Golden Contract Show 2019, and I'll come out to the wholesaler first. Someone said, I didn't know you coming. Someone said because I was away for that fight when Dylan Chima was fighting. Obviously, I watched his boxing tournament, and I said, don't forget Inder, you done it first. I thought, at least someone knows.
Well, if you go back, I did it first. I did it in 2015.
Oh, fair enough.
Actually, but you did it in the pro, so it's different. But no, man, it's quality, man. So you got a song planned? Anything planned or not?
Yeah, Sid Musa, SYL.
Nice, brilliant. Yeah, brilliant tune. Love it, man.
Get what I mean? Got to represent him, you know, he died, he's a legend in the game. He passed away. Like I said, got to bring our culture, got to bring our Durham forward.
Do you know what SYL stands for? What it means?
Yeah. Satluj, the Yamuna, the
What?
link. Oh, so basically, SYL means the Satluj, which is one of the 5 rivers of Punjab. Yamuna is a place in Haryana, and it's basically a link canal. So it was meant to, a canal was being formed to take away thousands of liters. Well, I say thousands, that's a silly number. Millions of liters of water a year from Punjab. You know, Punjab, long story short, is the only state in India which doesn't have control over its own waters. So every state by law in India has control of its waters, what it does with water, who it sells it to, what it does with the money, when, what, you know, that's all down to individual states. However, Punjab is the only state, and it's actually against the law. It's actually against the Constitution of India, whereby it doesn't have any control over its waters. So when the water was going to be planned to be directed, it would have killed off farming, you know. And so the link was, it was campaigned against, and you know, they thought that we don't want this link, we don't want this taking away so much water from our from Punjab, and it was successful, and the canal was no more. But again, a lot of people didn't know that. You know, my own friends, family, close friends, and family, they didn't know that. So when Sidhu Musa released a song, even though he was dead when he done it, it made so much impact because the average person knew about it.
Yeah. And in India, they removed the video. So
yeah, they've banned the video. So it's India's. It's not safe. We laugh about it, but it's not safe. It's not. You know, it is what it is. We're safe in this country, so we can talk about these things. But for those living in India, it's not a safe place.
Yeah, it's true, brother. A little politics to finish off. Do you have anything else to add, Inder? Do you have anything else to add, brother?
Nah, bro. Thank you for taking the time out doing an interview with myself. Just make sure you guys tune in, follow, and support my journey all the way to the top.
I certainly will, and look forward to catching up with you in person, brother. And yeah, thank you for your time.
No worries. Thank you, bro.
Yes, man.